Boy, do I have a lot to tell you guys. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. This is Runway Recycle. I am Dr. Bonita Best, also known as Dr. Bo or Bo the model. I have a boutique, a self-funded. It is a nonprofit promoting sustainability in the fashion industry. I want to provide some updates. I've always been transparent with people that support me, and I just want to be very transparent. I have a lot that's going on that is impacting Runway Recycle right now. Um, I would consider this an opportunity to revamp ourselves and etc. As you guys know, or maybe not, if you're new to my channel, there's some videos that's in reference to Wawa damaging our boutique on wheels that we were building out. It is a hybrid where it is a cargo van that I've been building out with Calvans and other entities that's been helping, have been sourcing various things. But anyway, I want to talk to you about what's going on. Wawa has put gas in our diesel vehicle. It is a diesel. It had the markings on the cap and etc. But the worker ended up putting gas in and filled it up, and we drove off. And so it caused severe damage. Right now, the vehicle is at Mercedes Benz in Delaware, and it's just sitting there waiting for the adjuster and the insurance to tell us what we need to do or what options we have, what the payout will be, and etc. And they're doing some various tactics that they're just doing some tactics, and I think I probably need to get some assistance that is beyond my skill set and my writing abilities. So I'm going to try to be patient a little bit more. We've been out of commission for over a month now. And so that's what's going on. The vehicle is totaled. I want to advocate to keep it, but I want everything repaired because of the damage and etc. So that's one thing. So the boutique on wheels is down. That has a severe impact because I pick up donations. I transport a lot of clothing and etc. Gowns, wedding gowns, formal gowns, dresses, things that's in the boutique. If you look on my page, you'll see a lot of things that I have and the shows that I produce and etc. So it's a huge impact. Plus, it allows me, when I do pop-ups, to be able to stay in the van. So it's like a van life, boutique on wheels. I can stay there instead of staying in a hotel. So that's what's going on. In parallel, we also have been informed by our landlord that someone wants this space and someone that probably is willing to spend more money than we are. And, we are here to serve the community. So our sales are our sales. And, so our expenses are very high to be in a mall. But long story short, we have a few days left us here at Moorestown Mall. We was informed we've been asking for space in here. Actually, we asked for another space because we're busting out the seams here with a lot of the things that's coming our way, closing stores, retailers. We're trying to get items to safeguard the landfills, not have them go into the landfills. We're trying to acquire a lot of those things. So with that, we have a lot of inventory here, which is where I am now starting to figure out how to push a lot of items that I have to try to get them into a forever home and lighten my load while I'm packing up. So yes, I'm saying I'm packing up, and it's not because by choice, it's because I have to move out of Moorestown Mall. I only am here to April 30th, so I'm just trying to come up with creative ways to sell items, to also do some fundraising, because I know that I have quite a bit of expenses to move, as well as try to get the van, and the list continues. So that's what's going on. So you're going to be starting to see like rapid sales, different things that's going on. But in the meantime, I still have to pack. I have to pack. I have to be out of here. I have to. I just informed the mall today that one, my work pass was not approved, so that I can work longer hours in the mall to pack up. The mall closes at 8 o'clock, and everybody has to be out. The mall opens to the public at 11 o'clock. So I'm trying to get working hours, longer working hours, so that I can at least start packing up inventory and packing up so I can continue to survive. Not me, but Runway Recycle and things that we're doing. We do have a 3 shows that we're preparing for, so it's a little scary to pack up right now, given that we have to pack, but also be mindful that we have fashion shows. We're doing some upcycling, reuses, and styling, and etc. Because we have 3 fashion shows that we're preparing for. One that's on April 27th. Yes, that's 3 days away from when we close our doors here at Moorestown Mall. Unless a miracle happens where they give us space within the space. But right now, I've been asking since December the 9th. I have receipts for that. But ever since December 9th, I've been asking for an additional space. I've also asked for a larger space. There are several stores. If you've been to Moorestown Mall, there's several stores that's available. But I am what is considered flex leasing or special leasing, because I do 12-month lease as a pop-up, but mine is 12 months. I'm here. But I have to be out of here by April the 30th. That is, I only got 1 month extension on my renewal, even though I started communications with them on December the 9th. I actually followed up thereafter, still producing shows. I even inquired again in March to see, because I did not hear from them, if there's any opportunity, given that I know that stores are closing, have closed. It's dark in many stores, papers are up, and etc. So I know there's spaces here, but I don't know if they're waiting for a more permanent, more name brand type of entity versus a nonprofit that serves the community. I don't know what the situation is. I'm speculating. Everybody has their reasoning for what's going on, but I just want to let you guys know that we are going to be moving. I don't know where. I have to pack, and I am just focused on that, and also making sure that I'm ready for the fashion shows that I've committed to. The fashion shows that's on the horizon is on April 27th, which is at the Egg Harbor Township in New Jersey, where we're supporting the Earth Day. I was really excited about that, and I am very excited about it, actually. I'm not going to stay in past tense. And then also we are going to be showcasing in Washington, D.C. at the Sustainable Fashion Week. We are looking for models right now, so I'm doing virtual castings for that. Yes, while still trying to pack up. And then also we have another opportunity that's going to take place in Baltimore, Maryland. That's on June the 8th. And I'm really excited about that. And I can't say where and the more details about it, but we have 3 shows. And so with that, I have to be very strategic in my packing, because we need everything. I need to see stuff and etc. So I'm right now hoping that tomorrow, there was a entity that sent a message to us. They've seen us, the work that we do here in Moorestown Mall. They also follow and see us online. We're very active online, on social media and etc. So there's a lot of posts that's probably on Google. If you do a Google search, Runway Recycle, you'll see a lot of that stuff out there. So one of the entities expressed interest and say, "Hey, are you interested in expanding to this? To look into expand." So I'm like, I don't know. Maybe I would love to be able to be in every state. That's my goal. I want to be on the West Coast, East Coast, up and down the coast. So that is my goal. I want to be international, because I want to be a hub, and bring things beyond the runway, as well as, there's a lot of stores that's closing, and people want places where you can touch and feel and try on. That's my dressing room. So it's key for me to have dressing rooms available. So those are the type of spaces that I'm looking for. So tomorrow I will be going to look for a space. Look for a space and see if that works out, where it's a bit more than what I'm paying right now. But it is a little bit larger, and I can at least continue to promote and get things online and, build up my presence. And that's another thing. I am a self-funded nonprofit. I'm looking for scholarships and grants and other things. And eventually I will have time to write. I've been looking for grant writers and stuff like that to help, because I'm doing everything right now. This is a passionate thing. This is a passionate business. I put my money where my mouth is. I'm an activist. I'm a change agent, and I figure just go ahead and do it. That's what I'm doing my best with what I have. However, I'm trying to navigate the obstacles that's coming my way. Let's see, and what else? So tomorrow I'll know more if I have a space where I can start packing differently. Because right now, I just feel like I have to just dump everything into bags and boxes and etc. to meet the mark. And among all of those things, with my vehicle that has gas in it versus diesel, fighting with the insurance company from Wawa, and closing up my boutique that's here at Moorestown Mall. My 1 year mark would be, for me, the grand opening would have been May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. So that's when I opened the doors. I reopened the doors. I was here last year, but I shut it down because I became a grandmother. Yay. And so I reopened and etc. So I am resilient, but it is becoming very challenging given that I have no control over certain things. So I'm trying to navigate. So thank you for listening. Thank you for following the journey. Thank you for all the support, virtual support. I'm coming to YouTube. Hopefully that this is a way that I can possibly get funding from being monetized and sharing my journey as a boutique owner. There's things that I am starting to share with you guys that you don't learn in schools. I have a doctorate degree in business administration. There's a lot of things that I'm dealing with that they don't tell you about, or at least they don't give you those type of, use cases to work through. And then also dealing with the different people and personalities and etc. Human behavior, yes, on paper is one thing, but in practice is a totally different thing. And combining business as well as human behavior, organizational behavior, and all this other stuff, it's different. It is really different. And so I hope that you guys learn a lot from listening to my different long versions of some of these videos, and then also like and subscribe to my channel. I right now have a small subscribers. Let me get the right terminology. Small amount of subscribers. I appreciate those who've been following me and stick around. I would like to increase my viewership and also get whatever you have to get so that you can become monetized. I know I can't go live because you need 50 people or something like that. So I wanted to go live for my fashion show, which was the bridal boutique, the bridal Bride's Day preview that took place on March the 30th. People didn't know that I was, closing my doors because I had just, signed a 1 month agreement with the mall. So that's my story. That's what's going on. And I'm going to do my best trying to be more visible so that you guys can follow my journey and learn from me and learn what's going on. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you for listening to me for the last 14 plus minutes. I appreciate you. And I'm just going to be as raw and as authentic as I possibly can. Ask me questions so that I can answer them in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day. Have a great rest of the week whenever you read or listen to this. I'm going to try to put, I don't know how to put the closed caption on it. So my apologies to those that needs the closed caption. I'll try to figure out, I know how to do it on a small, the shorts, but I don't know how to do it yet. I'm learning YouTube. This is just something that I'm trying to navigate to as well. So thank you so much. Have a great one. Take care.